Okay, so here we go. So the first device I'm going to set up is the cheap indoor antenna. Now I've already taken this thing out of the box and put it together, but basically here it is. It's a simple $14 antenna that gets high definition TV, UHF, and VHF channels. Basically the old rabbit ears. Now, because this TV is not digital, it's not a flat screen TV with a tuner built into it, you have to have one of these devices that's a digital to analog converter, or they call them digital TV converters. It basically allows these old TVs to get any channel. And they show it standing up here. It also's got the remote. The thing about the remote, I've already set this up and I've already used it. The thing about the remote is really nice. It controls the volume on the TV and it'll flip through the channels with it, using both of these controllers here. The box itself is very simple. It is it's got the RCA plugs in the back if that's what you have. It also has the coax plugs in the back. I like to call these things nipples because you could stick something into them. You know what I mean? This here's the power cord. So I got this all set up here, and I'm gonna plug it in. You can watch me plug it in. So what you have to do is you have to set this up first, connect it to the TV, and then connect the antenna to the TV, or not the antenna to the TV, but the antenna to the box, and then run a cable from this to the TV. Everything, on these older TVs like this, are really simple. You can use the RCA cables in front here, right here, or you can use this coaxial cable that's in the back here. Okay, so I'm going to use this coaxial cable that's in the back. All the cables that you need come with the boxes when you get them. Again, this was $50. This was $14, and that's $30. Got the TV at Goodwill for $25. So I'm going to set that up right now. Spin it around there. Plug in the I'm just going to call this a DTA for now. Plug that in. I'm going to take the rabbit ears, which are made by General Electric, really cheap rabbit ears, $14. Basically for the price of the TV, which is $25, the antenna, which was $15, and this would give me free TV forever. So on the back of the DTA, the digital to analog converter here, it says antenna in and output to TV in. Real simple. This is the antenna plug, so it's the antenna in plug, right? So then you got the antenna in plug. Then you got the plug from the TV, from the nipple in the back, the plug in the back. Then you got this cord here that goes to the plug in the back that says output to TV. Boom, they're all plugged in. Then what you do is you turn on your TV. Oh, hey, before you turn the TV on, plug it in, okay? That was one of the, when I did call-in tech support at a call center, that was one of the biggest things that, one of the biggest problems. People would call in and say, hey, I got no TV. Well, did you plug it in? Anyways, got it plugged in, turn it on, and I'm already getting channels. See there? Already getting channels. Now this says no signal. I'm unable to tune that channel, but you're actually getting it in. Okay, so what you want to do is, once you get this set up, this is automatically tuned to your DTA, and it's got menu on here. So you go to menu, and it says channel list, and this menu gives you a way of having the box itself search for all the available channels that antenna can pull in. Now remember, this is in my garage, and I'm inside a huge apartment complex, surrounded by cars and garage doors that are metal, and brick and mortar. It's like, I mean, if I can get a signal here, you can get a signal anywhere. But anyway, so you go into the channel list, and it starts updating. It's already telling me what channels I can get. It's going to update and tell me what channels I can get. These automatically came in. Okay, so good. I'm going to so it's finished updating. I'm going to choose channel 2.1. I hit OK. There it is. Turn the volume up on a TV.
More feisty, but you can use
not a bad signal from a analog TV, right? I can zoom through the channels. Now the way I got this remote set up that came with this box here that I got, it's got a program in it where you can press this button called program, and then what you do is this light will come on. You aim it at the TV, and then there's a list of codes in the instructions that will match what your TV model is. Like if you got Philips, Sony, or whatever. Mine's a Philips, and my code was 007. So I hit 007, OK, and then I was able to turn my TV on and off. That's how you know it works. Now there may be several codes that you'd have to go through before you find the one that works, but it's really easy to program. Then this side here is going to have your all your TV controls, and all you really want to control on this side is the volume and turning it off. Seriously, that's all you really want to control. Now this also gives you input where it'll allow you to change the TV channel, but you don't want to change the TV channel because the box is set up to get them through channel 3 or channel 4 right now. You can change it to channel 3, you can change it to any channel you want, but 3 and 4 is usually what is the easiest ones to use. Let's scroll through the channels here and see what we get. So we got two. Actually, the top channel was AM Northwest. So that's one coming in good. Let me turn this up. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the Spanish channel. 6, 7. Now sometimes you can hit info on this, and it'll give you a description of what's on that channel. Okay? It doesn't work all the time. That's 7, 8, 9. This is OPB News and Oregon Public Broadcasting. So it does give you some description. Just want to show you. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, another Latin channel, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, no signal on that one. Let me try adjusting to see if I can get it. Yeah, pretty much if you don't get a signal, you don't get a signal. So we're up to 21 channels, that one will count. 22. Now this antenna TV, it's black and white, and I can get that upstairs. So the higher you have this antenna, the better, okay? So we're up to 22 channels that we can get in my garage. 23. 24. 25, and we're back to start. So 25 channels, which I'm going to always be able to get for free, and you saw you can get up to 49 channels. Let's try the other antenna and see if I can get more channels, okay? So I'm just going to remove this antenna, plug in this one. This is a indoor antenna optimized for digital TVs. It's supposed to be a little bit better reception. Down here they have this reception range, and it says good, better, and best. This is in between better and best. This is basically some wires, you know. Oh, it actually does have a rating. It says better, okay? So this is supposed to be a little better. This has better, and this says between better and best. All right, so let's see if this really works, all right? Better. Both of these are made by GE, made in China. This one's $30, that one's $14. So this was twice as much. So I got 25 channels with the wired one. And again, you're going to plug the antenna into where it says antenna in, into this nipple here, and I'm going to screw this in. Then this comes from the TV. It goes into where it says out to TV, plugging that in. Okay, let's turn the TV on and run through the setup and see what happens.
From the hives that you shared, how he's been, to the last time that you drove and had dinner.
So I'm going to run through the channel list. I'm going to update it. It's all the way at the top. Now on this channel list of what the channels that are available in the area, it gives you quite a few channels. And being able to get all these, I don't know, let me see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Now remember, we only got 25 on the other one. And this says we can only get 34. Let's see what happens. I've seen as many as 49 on these. Gonna let it update. How much are you guys paying for your cable bill? I mean, I've seen for this basic cable TV like this as much as $30 a month. So you got $30 a month. You multiply that times a year. That's $360 every year that you'd be paying for this. If you bought this nice antenna here and you got this a box like this here, which is pretty nice, I think. So you spend basically $30 for that and $50 for this. $30 for the antenna, $50 for the box, $80 one time. It's easy to install, or you can have somebody come and install it. Let's say you paid $100 to have somebody install it. So you paid $180 one time to have somebody install it. Now there's a way of setting this up so that one antenna can run your whole house. So you get that signal divided up among all your TVs. Then you could put the antenna in your attic or somewhere high up in your house, so you'd get the best signal. then you can run it through your cable box outside. Let me show you on these apartments here where the cable box or the cable comes in. It's basically underground, and it comes into my house here outside. This right here is the cable that goes into my house, right? So if I put the antenna, this cable here, the one right here, runs into the house. This one comes from the street from a big cable company. So if I unplug this and run the line into that, which is really easy to do, all I got to do is unscrew that and plug the antenna in here. I can run the antenna up, put it up here somewhere, you know, high up, and I should be able to get more channels. Plus, once this is plugged into my house and it's running the whole, it'll get a signal for the whole house. So that way, what you have now is you have one antenna for all the rooms, all the TVs. Otherwise, you're gonna have to buy a setup like this for each TV. So it's way better to get one antenna and set it up outside and have it running every TV in your house. Now, for something like that, you know, you might want to get a guy with a ladder to come out, crawl up on your house with some tools to go ahead and set that up for you. Some guy who knows what he's doing, and that might be worth $100. It would save you $80 per TV, unless you still needed, unless all your TVs were old like this, then you still need this digital to analog converter. Okay, and this is built into some things like DVRs, digital video recorders, VHS players. If you still have VHS player, or there's a VHS player that would take VHS and copy it to CDs or DVDs. Some of those devices have this digital to analog device built into them, and you can use this to change the channels. This box or your DVR, DVD player to change the channels. Now, on top of that, you can get what's called streaming built into some of these, like Blu-ray players. Almost all the Blu-ray players now have what's called streaming, where you can get Netflix, you can get Hulu Plus, all those kind of channels. Basically, you can even get sports. There's a thing called PlayOn that gives you sports, playon.com. If you connect your computer to your TV, and you can do that pretty easily, or I can, or somebody like me can show it to you, then show you how to do it, then you'll be able to get everything online sent right into your TV, and all this stuff is online. As a matter of fact, most of the, not most of them, but a lot of broadcast companies are going online. For example, WWE, the world, recently created an online channel. You got to spend $10 a month to get it, but you can get it as long as you have internet. Another big component of this of getting free TVs is getting internet. Now you're talking about a monthly cost, but there's ways of getting internet at a really cheap price. And if you go to my website, I'll show you how to do that. Anyways, this thing's been updating for a while. Let's see how many channels it's getting now. Before, I think it was 34. Oh, it's still up to 49. Okay. Well, let's go into the TV now. Okay, so we got COTS reloaded, signal unavailable. Okay, before we had about 34 channels, right? Or no, it was 25 channels. Let's see what we get with this one. So that's not one. Nope. 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 Wow. This antenna, oh, there we go, finally. This antenna doesn't seem to be any better than the one that was just with the wires there, okay? So that's one channel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's funny how all the QVC and the home shopping networks are on here. You get all of them, but if you want to get like just regular TV, it's not so much. So that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. The same amount of channels on this cheap antenna right here for 14 bucks as you get with this one that's supposedly optimized for digital television. I'm not sure what they mean by optimized, and I'm not sure how they can say that the range is better on this. I don't get that at all. That doesn't, it's not true. So, based on my own experiment here, you can see that a wired rabbit ear antenna is just as good as that particular one from GE, and their reception range is, even though this says it's better, it's not. At least here in my garage. Who knows? It might be better somewhere else, but it ain't better here. Alright, and that's it. That's a wrap.